We've been grinding ourselves to the bone. Early mornings leading on to late nights finding consciousness in Phu Quoc, Vietnam.
Enjoy the vacation, bye. Certainly will. See you. Vietnam.
We dragged a lazy son to bed and stayed up late with the island. There I got my first experience with local Vietnamese food. The things I ate: sugarcane juice, ice cream, shellfish and banh mi. And the things I didn't. Chill time over, we hopped on a sweaty tin can flight to Tho. So this is my impeccably decorated room. It's absolutely beautiful. We may actually find time to do some egg cooking later on, maybe about midnight. So I can't guarantee it's going to look any good, but hey, at least I'll get to try out some of the local food. And then tomorrow morning, I'm off to the river markets, 5 a.m. The guide said we have to get up that early so we can avoid the tourists. But it makes you wonder, if they tell that to all the tourists, do we all end up in the same place at the same time? I don't know. Either way, it's going to be an early one, but a damn fun one. This part of town is pretty darn nice. I don't often come looking for areas like this, because I find that, well, at least in London, it can limit your food choices, but hell, this is all exotic to me, so why the hell not?
So damn good.
I dragged my friends out to the night markets. I had my sights set on local meat and produce, where I could briefly be local. The experience, though, was a lot different. Stalls of marinating meats, locals driving up with full families on one scooter, ordering an array of char-grilled delights. Authentic, but not what I needed. So here's something I never thought I'd say. I went to Vietnam to get some food and ended up at the supermarket, or shopping mall so far, so yeah, pretty surprised. So I've been to the supermarket and this is all of the stuff I've got, except for the lychees. They were the only things I actually managed to get from the market that I thought were actually worth it. So we're going to make a chicken and rice noodle salad. Now it sounds like fairly basic, but we've got a few interesting ingredients here. So I've got, obviously you've got your rice noodles, and I've got an onion, and I've got some garlic as well. So I'm going to chop that and give it a bit of a saute in the oil. I'm going to marinate the chicken in some coconut pulp that I bought earlier and some chili salt, along with these tiny little white eggplants. Quite interesting, these things. I've never seen them before. We're going to have some fresh slivered carrot along with the same deal with the red cabbage. We're going to have also in the salad a bit of coriander, as you do. And then we're going to sauce it up with some green oranges. And so we're going to mix that through the salad along with a little bit of olive oil and some of these blanched greens here. I'm not actually sure what these are yet, but hopefully it brings a bit of vibrancy to the dish. And then finally, I managed to get some turmeric root powder and a black pepper in a little combo. And then this, I think it's MSG, but we'll see how we go. Cool. To start, I boned the chicken. Then marinated it with the white aubergine and coconut pulp, chili salt and black pepper. I fried off the chicken bones and then turned it into a broth with turmeric, black pepper and salt. I chopped onions and garlic and then fried it with the chicken meat and aubergine. And prepared the coriander and carrot. The broth, when well reduced, was strained and sweetened with a little hint of orange juice. Put the rice noodles in and then turn them in with fresh carrot and coriander. A drizzle of the broth on top, and I think we were done. The result was a sticky, sweet and fragrant dish with strong meat flavors. Short sleep, early start, and off to the floating markets.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like farm-grown wheat.
Our guide wants to get vague.
And the sun poked its head over the horizon and the markets came alive. We kicked off with Vietnamese coffee.
Oh yeah. It's damn good.
Then, two boats literally hooked themselves to either side of us, and we ordered noodles and a delicious broth and a hefty banh mi.
Noodles for breakfast is nothing but a hell yeah.
Okay, so how do you pick which boat? Choose every time otherwise.
No,
Oh yeah.
big boat.
Damn good.
How many feet?
That's a lot of food. Banh mi, noodles by the river. Done. Done.
Our guide then took us on a lovely cruise down a beautifully, extremely well-used canal.
One more. one more. Hang on. Yeah. Line it up.
All right, team.
A short break to introduce our tour guide. Vietnamese philosopher, tour guide extraordinaire.
Oh man, this guy's amazing. Oh my god.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Don't worry. Yeah, you can see people in here, they roll the rice a lot. So this is the rice cells.
Oh
To cook, yeah. They will put in here to keep the fire on, and after that, the cell afterward, they will be the fertilizer.
So it gets fully recycled.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
ground, the very black ground. That is for the fertilizer. That solution is mixed from 70% rice powder and 30% another kind of powder. I don't know. Not sure, but 70% of rice powder.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's like it's got like a holes in it. It's got like a
yeah.
Yeah.
That is crab cake.
Yeah.
And after that, they put in here and try. They will try. They will try.
Hang them up.
Yeah, under the sun 48 hours.
48 hours.
It's 4 days.
4 to far out.
4 days to do that.
So spend all day doing this?
Yeah, all day doing this. And after try, can you guess what they will do after they try this?
Cut?
Yeah, they cut them. By that
Oh, they hell, what the?
yeah, a lot of them.
This is very good.
He then organised a noodle salad, crispy and sweet, with peanuts and pork, and showed us some fighting poultry.
Some good bollocks, son. That's some damn good bollocks.
Finally, to end it all, a journey to Saigon, to experience the madness. The contrast, blazing lights and pumping music. I felt unbelievably out of step with the pace. It wasn't until Saigon that I realized if I walked far enough off the beaten Googled track, I could probably find what I was looking for. And sure enough, I was right. But I learned that sometimes the most local thing you can do is go to the supermarket.